I'll try to reroute it the right way. I think this is, oh wait, no. This is good. Don't grab me, bird. Don't grab me. Okay, just let me down. Thank you. So if he just growls at me, then I can grab this thing. Why did I press the item bar button? All right, that should hit him. That's okay. Didn't do demon ammo, but I think it'll be fine. 1 damage per bullet extra is something, but not everything. Alright, we're gonna try to focus a little bit more on parries here. Also, I do have Doshiguma Might, so that's pretty cool. I might actually want to run more Doshiguma since I am running a guard weapon. Yes, it still does reduce damage, the Divine Blessing, whenever you do guard, but I don't think it's going to be that needed here. I'm still taking just a very massive amount of damage anyways. And the extra attack boost would actually be pretty nice. Just musing here. Alright. We're going to block these, and then we're not going to block or attack. We are going to block, though, if it comes towards us. And now the roll doesn't feel as bad because you have a block you can cancel stuff with instead. Alright, there's a wound on the face. We're not going to counter that because he moves after it. Alright, we're going to sheathe. This is a bit rough, so we're going to do that. I don't think I can counter this because it takes too long, so I've got to get a little bit faster at actually doing that, or I could probably block it better too. I'm going to actually heal here because I do have some damage on me. Oh, that was actually going to hit me if he was aiming at me. All right, that's just a big slam, so I'm going to try to do this. Didn't work that well. Got a mute. All right, my bad, but the coughing did throw me off a little bit. All right, you're gonna heal me, so I think I'm fine. I'd like to reload here, but I think I'd rather Wyvern part here. I guess I don't have to perfect block that, it's just more for the stamina. You gonna turn that, or can I aim it here? All right, we're gonna try to block this. Okay, well, carries you back a little bit too far. Maybe if I get a perfect block, but I'm not too sure. So I think also there's more rocks over here. I really shouldn't be doing this right now. We should be focusing on rocks. No, you're not. Sorry, bud. I've got some other things I'd like to show you. Like this big rock. It's pretty, ain't it? Yes, get a good close-up look at it. Oh, and the damage actually ramps up the more you use it. Was that in World? Maybe that was a specific thing here. Alright, careful. So I don't think it's going to be a good idea to lure him now since he's trying to leave anyways. Right, and they reward you for having a fuller bar. It's good damage though. Alright, he's moving now. I think I'm just gonna let him. He's moving now to this area. Might not actually be a bad idea to lead him on. Okay, so I think I know maybe a better route here. So we're gonna lead him onto the 800 damage rock from where he's at now. And again, oh wait, it has started. Never mind. But still, we had some extra time to deal damage to him, which is good. I'm not quite sure what would be better, to use the rocks first or just deal natural damage to him. I think it's probably better to deal natural damage since that maybe takes a little longer. And I do believe it is HP based and not hit based or something like that. It's got to be HP based, like 10% or whatever. And if it is, then it is better to actually just do as much damage with your main weapon as possible. That's the parish room. It is not. I am in a place I don't know where I'm at. Oh boy. Oh boy. Go, 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 bird. Where are we? Okay, rocks are over here, so big one should be right on over this way. Coming at this from a completely different angle than I'm used to, but that's okay. Hey there, buddy. All right, drop this, please. Should hit him right in the middle. Ah, well, I got hit by it, though. Fair enough. Is there a quick climb option here? Not really. All right, he's leaving now. Again, that's fine. Yeah, he should. Okay, so he's going up. He will always go up here. And since the rocks are already destroyed anyways, I think we'll just lead him back down and take the other 800 damage with us. I feel like that's going to give us a somewhat decent net. I am going to let him drop, though. In fact, I might just kind of spar with him a bit here. That way, we have a little bit more chances to kind of keep him engaged. A little low on health here, though. I do want to heal. That shouldn't hit. You want to run away from that attack. Too late, or too early on that, but that's okay. I blocked it. Alright, here we go. A little too close. I'm still not quite sure how those explode. I feel like your best bet is just blocking that and not worrying. Well, no. You can't counter him before he throws it out because the whips don't actually charge. Alright, we're just going to go for rocks. I don't think this is going to be a sleigh, but we'll see. Now when we lead him down here with the lure pod, he will stay long enough to get the other two rocks. He won't immediately leave, unless his AI just does something weird here, but that's something we've just got to expect. And once again, we get rid of the flash bug. That way, in case the initial hitbox misses, he doesn't get flashed and flinched out of the actual hit area. He's coming to the right this time. Come on. He's going to drop first. He's coming straight towards me, so I can just kind of walk away and drop it immediately. We're going to unload this here. Actually, let me get all of it in, which is good. He's going to growl at me, and he shouldn't leave here. Again, if he does, it's just because we're doing this odd, but... okay, he's going to leave. I think. What are you doing, buddy? Okay, never mind. Not quite sure what happened there. He wasn't flashed or anything, so he was able to see me. This is dangerous. I'd rather not lose another life fighting like this, but oh well. We've already got over half of this gauge charged. Probably should be attacking these to get more wounds open, but I'm not really too worried about it. Again, this is just trying to route the weird spawn place he had. Got another power clash, which is good. Okay, that's interesting enough. So apparently other monsters can throw you out of that, especially small ones. I've heard small monsters are a little bit more of a nuisance here. Not sure how I feel about that. Alright, that won't hit. He's not comboing it, so we'll do this. This is a bit greedy. We're going to block this one. He's going to attack immediately after. Alright, maybe rolling is a good idea there. It really just depends on our positioning. Probably didn't have to waste that either, but oh well. This bug is still trying to attack me. It's more of a punishment for ranged players, I guess. And even bow, I think, is fine because it's just moving around so much, but... for slower weapons, it's more of a pain. I'm not going to bother with trying to hit that. Also, still haven't used demon ammo yet, but I'd like to get him to an actual area before I use that. However, we've got half the time left, so we'll see if we even get to use that. He's moving now, which is good. I don't know if it's better to actually use your shots on wounds, or if you want to actually, I don't know, maybe you do just save your wound shots for the cooldown animations. And as usual, he's coming back up, which is good. It's actually not even noticed me. I'd like to get the demon ammo juice, please. Thank you. I don't know. We'll see. And I guess if you're out of wound shots, then you can just kind of dump your damage into them. I think we're going to save Wyvern Heart for that, though. Speaking of which. Yeah, because that's really good damage. You cannot cancel. Obviously, you can't cancel. It'd be a little strong if you could. I don't know. I feel like you can maybe get more damage from Wyvern Hearting the wounds. Could be wrong, though. Of course, Wyvern Heart is better when you have a larger opening, but... Nice. And now we can use the wound shot on this other wound. Alright. You only really get 2? Enough time for 2. Alright, too early on that. It's okay, though. I've got 8 minutes left. Alright, we're gonna try to perfect block this. Didn't get it. Still wasn't terrible. I wonder how the cooldown works with perfect guards too, if you can still get it if you miss it. I doubt that. That's not how it worked in GU, but this isn't GU, so it could be different. Oh, fixing to fall off. What you gonna do, buddy? And I guess this is where it's ideal for your cat to be the target. That way you can just kind of unload all of that at once. And cancel. Yeah, he moves so quickly after the chain beam that there's no point in countering after it. Good. And here's the thing I like about ranged weapons. You learn the moveset a lot more when you're at a distance. Like, I didn't realize he always comboed really quickly after the chain beam. I always just kind of did it, or attacked after it. Don't hit me, please, or I'm dead. Got one more cart left. Maybe it's worse to do the block there, because I didn't take as much damage the first time. Or the second time. Well, the first time it took a lot. I think that's where Quick Chief is just more useful. And maybe you can roll. I'm not gonna try that here, but if I have to do this again, which I most certainly will, then I will try to do that. And I think ideally, if you have Raid on the map, you trigger the turf war somehow. I don't know, get a cooldown on it. That way, whenever they run into each other again. And I guess you can do it all in one hunt, actually. Since it is a little bit more generous. That way you get more damage off. Now, this rock is still active. I don't know how quickly the rocks refresh to. Because I do believe they refresh, but I'm not quite sure when. Should be able to counter this. Alright, I think you can only hit one though. Yeah, let's try to get this rock.
Another monster's horning in. Almost there.
Right. 5 minutes, I think we've got this.
Careful. That's one furious foe.
All right, and I will say this, if I don't talk for a while, it's probably because I'm having a coughing fit and I've muted the microphone. I don't want to immediately have to unmute again. Yeah, I think field quests are just going to be the way to go from now. Much more consistent. And Wyvern Hard reloads so quickly. I expected this to be not too terrible, but I didn't think it'd be this easy. Just avoiding his moveset. The scariest thing is the super, which, fair enough, honestly. This is not good. Alright. Didn't activate the Superman there because I was holding too close, but that was the goal. He might be comboing here. Alright, good. And that was a single whip. So we're fine. Okay, we're good. Just sheath. Again, I'm not quite sure about the long rolls, how those are going to work. And that pretty much just one-shots us, so we can't immediately feel safe about it, at the very least, tanking one of them. Obviously, if Divine Blessing procs, that's a bit different, but it may not half the time. How much time we got? 2 minutes 50? Yeah, I think we're fine. I got a slay with Switch Axe on the regular quest, so this is certainly doable. Now, smart person might use other ammo tops, especially Wyvern ammo. That might actually be pretty good, but I'm not. I'm just going to stick to the normal ammo because I'm playing like that, I guess. And maybe Wyvern ammo actually does some decent damage, but we're probably not going to see that. That does decent damage too, but it's not infinite. Alright, there we go. Again, field quest is like 10 times easier because you just have that extra however long it takes you to deal the damage it does to start the quest. Again, I'm not quite sure exactly how specifically it works, but it makes it easier. So I'm gonna do it this way, even if it isn't as cool, I guess.